Even if you're a complete spreadsheet beginner, you can create high-impact, professional-looking dashboard that looks like this one in just a few minutes. Hey friends, Jimmy here. I've been using spreadsheets and visualizing data for over 15 years, and I make videos about the most practical tips I've learned along the way. In this video, I'm actually going to put a timer so that we can see how quickly this can be done. Let's dive in. So I'm running a company that sells socks online. The dashboard I want has 3 parts. The first is the monthly sales by product in columns like this. The second is sales channel in a donut chart. And the third is trended lines that show whether customers apply a coupon. I have a sales database that shows the details of every transaction from the last 18 months, like month, product type, sales amount, etc. I'm actually going to start the timer now and see if we can get this done in under 3 minutes. The first thing I'm going to do is to translate these details into trends with pivot tables. Go to Insert, Pivot Table. I'm going to insert it into an existing sheet right next to where I want the dashboard so that I can see things side by side. Click OK, Create. Now I'm going to pull in 3 things. I'm going to pull in the year month into the column, and I'm going to pull in the product into the row, and I'm going to put the sales amount under value. Now I can see sales by product, by month, all in one place. I'm going to select the pivot table here, including the grand total row, and I'm going to go to Insert, Chart. I'm going to resize the chart, delete the title at the top and the description at the bottom. Now I'm going to change this into a combo chart on the right. Make sure that stacking is standard. And then I'm going to go to Customize under Series with Apply to All Series selected. I'm going to change it to columns so that everything shows up as columns. Now for the grand total, we actually don't want it to show up as a separate bar. And the trick here is to make it an invisible line. So under grand total, we're going to change the format into line. Under line opacity, we're going to change it to 0 so that it's invisible. But under data labels, we're going to check that and then change the text color to a dark blue so that you can see it. Now we're going to put some final finishing touches on this dashboard. Select the grid line, uncheck the major grid lines, and then under Customize, Chart Type, I'm going to get rid of the chart border. I'm going to stop the timer now, and that took about 2.5 minutes. One cool thing about this dashboard is that if you hover over each of the bars, you can actually see the precise value of the sales related to each product. By the way, I've linked the spreadsheet in the video description below so that you can download for free. If you're enjoying this video, go ahead and hit like and subscribe so that you can get more tutorials like this. Now let's build the other 2 dashboards. I'm lazy, so I'm just gonna copy the pivot tables twice for the next 2 charts. I'm gonna hit copy, paste, and then put them down below. For the second dashboard, we want to show sales channel. It doesn't have to have the months. So I'm gonna go back to this new pivot table here, go under edit. I'm going to get rid of product and the column. And instead, I'm going to pull in the sales channel into the rows. Now I want this to be sorted by sales dollars in descending order. So I'm going to hit descending and sort it by sum of sales dollars. I'm going to select this area here and then insert chart and readjust the size position and size as needed. Gonna remove this header here. And under setup chart type, I'm going to select donut chart. Resize this, get rid of the border. I'm done with the second one. Okay, on to the last one. So the last one, we're going to show whether customers apply a coupon. So all we have to do is to swap out the product field with the coupon code field. I'm going to select the pivot table here, go to Insert, Chart. Now the line chart is already looking pretty clean. We're going to resize it, remove the header, remove the grid line, remove the chart border, and you're basically done. If you want this to be even cleaner, you can hide the axis values by changing them to white. You can go to text color here, change to white, do the same thing for the months if you want. And here is our completed dashboard. Pro tip, if you want to change the color of the charts, a great way to do so systematically is to change the themes. So to do so, go to Format, Theme, and then I have Simple Light selected, but you can play with all the other different options that will apply to the entire dashboard. So the takeaway of this exercise is that with an organized data set with proper manipulation of pivot tables and charts, you can actually create powerful dashboards that will impress your colleagues and your managers and earn your next promotion pretty easily. Drop a comment below and let me know your questions. I love this stuff, so I would love to know what is helpful to you. Take it easy for now, and I'll see you at the next one.